Welcome back to Clark's Ring Rants. Let's get straight into today's video. So Tyson Fury's back this weekend and he takes on Arslanbek Makhmudov, the big Russian, the big scary looking dude. He takes him on at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium this weekend in a comeback fight. Is this going to be routine work for Fury? Is he going to make an easy night's work of it? Or could Arslanbek Makhmudov pose some problems and be a potential banana skin? Let's talk about it. Just before we go any further, if you could just do me a massive favour, make sure you drop a like on this video and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. The channel keeps growing and I appreciate you all. Thank you. Let's get back into it. So we've got this fight here and it's been sold as a comeback fight for Tyson Fury, a tune-up if you want to call it that, against Arslanbek Makhmudov. He's ostensibly not a particularly dangerous opponent for Tyson Fury. He can punch a bit, but if you were to ask me, someone like Makhmudov with his dimensions and his skill set is tailor-made to make Tyson Fury look good. He's tall, he's slow, he's a bit cumbersome, and they are the fighters that Tyson Fury tends to look really, really good against. We all know most of the struggles in his career have come against smaller, quicker, more nimble fighters. But when he's faced guys with similar dimensions to Arslanbek Makhmudov, that's when he's put on two of his better performances. Take his two best wins, for example, against Vladimir Klitschko. He's of similar dimensions to Arslanbek Makhmudov. Obviously, I'm not comparing Klitschko to Makhmudov. They're in a different stratosphere in terms of skill level. But still, Tyson Fury was able to make him look pretty average. And then Deontay Wilder, similar height, tall, rangy, bit awkward, bit cumbersome, bit of a crude boxer, and Tyson Fury enjoyed a lot of success against him. So I don't think it's a coincidence that they've landed on Arslanbek Makhmudov for that comeback opponent. We all know Tyson Fury is not fought in 18 months. He's getting up there in age. He's 37 years old. He's going to be slowing down as well. He's not as nimble as he was back in the day. So Arslanbek Makhmudov, I think really it's the perfect measuring stick for Tyson Fury, in theory. There's not too much risk attached to this fight. In theory, yes, Makhmudov can punch a little bit, but other than that, I don't really think Tyson Fury should have too much to worry about here if he's on his A game. So if we take each fighter's last fight, they say you're only as good as your last fight. Tyson Fury lost a unanimous decision to Alexander Usyk back in 2024 in a respectable effort. He did fairly well. I don't think anyone in the right mind thinks he won, but he wasn't out of his depth in there against Usyk. He was just outboxed by the better man on the night, but that was a long time ago. He's aged since then. He's coming off a layoff. So there are a few unanswered questions about Tyson Fury. Whereas Arslanbek Makhmudov, in his last fight, he beat Dave Allen over 12-round unanimous decision. And then prior to that, he stopped Ricardo Brown. Not too familiar with that guy. Before that, he lost to Guido Vianello. So, in terms of activity, Makhmudov is in better form than Tyson Fury. He's coming off 2 wins. Whereas the former heavyweight champ is coming off back-to-back losses and has not fought in well over a year. So, how do we see this fight going? I mean, for me, like I say, if Tyson Fury has got anything left that resembles the man he was in his prime, I think he should deal with Makhmudov pretty easily. I think if we're looking at the Tyson Fury that fought Deontay Wilder in the second fight, maybe even the one that fought Dillian Whyte, I'd be picking that version of Tyson Fury to stop Arslanbek Makhmudov. I think he'd be jabbing his head off, he'd be switching in, he'd be making him miss, he'd be making him look silly, he'd be showboating in there. I think he'd overwhelm him and I think he'd probably stop him in the mid to late rounds, a bit similar to what he did with both Dillian Whyte and Deontay Wilder. Wore him down, buttered him up with that jab, walked him onto some big shots and took them out. But now, this version of Tyson Fury, in recent years, I don't know, is there a bit of slippage? His last win was against Francis Ngannou, and that was back in 2023, October time. And if you go back even earlier than that, he's not actually beaten a professional boxer since 2022. That was against Derek Chisora. So, what version of Tyson Fury do we have left? How much did the Alexander Usyk fights take out of him? Is the gap going to have been bridged enough to a point where a fight with Tyson Fury and Arslanbek Makhmudov actually poses a bit of jeopardy? and there's a bit of danger in there. Personally, for me, I think the chances of Arslanbek Makhmudov landing that big shot on Tyson Fury are pretty slim. Just given the stylistic matchup, he's slow, he's cumbersome, he telegraphs his shots a little bit, he can box a little bit. He proved that against Dave Allen, but how good's Dave Allen really in relation to Tyson Fury? I think if Tyson Fury's got anything left, he should be able to dispatch of Arslanbek Makhmudov. I'm sceptical about whether I think he can get him out of there. I think this fight might go the distance. Tyson Fury might take a bit of time to get warmed up, but he should have enough to get past Arslanbek Makhmudov. Let's be realistic. So for my official prediction, I'll be going Tyson Fury on points. But I do think in this fight, we may start to see some obvious signs of decline from Tyson Fury. I think the gas tank might suffer a little bit. The switcher in the showboating might not be there like it used to. The speed with the jab, the foot speed, that's all going to slow down. At 37 years of age, it shouldn't come as a surprise, but I think it's going to be evident in this fight. However, I still think he'll have enough to beat Arslanbek Makhmudov. And then it's on to God knows what. Who will he look to target after that? Will he want Joshua? Now we know Tyson Fury, he likes to target fighters when the time's right for him. I call it the Mayweather method. Maybe now he wants to strike while the iron's hot or cold, in Anthony Joshua's case, and make that fight. Maybe he calls him out in the ring afterwards. Will AJ be ringside? What fight will he be calling for after? But yeah, I expect Tyson Fury to get through this fight one way or another, and then we'll see what he does in the future. But what do you think? Tyson Fury versus Arslanbek Makhmudov. Is he going to win? Is he going to make easy work of it? Or are you tipping Arslanbek Makhmudov to pull off the upset? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you're new here. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.